Hello and welcome. We are doing an unboxing video. Imagine that. All right, so today we are unboxing the Card Deck Club by Hay House. This is a quarterly subscription, it's a deck club. I think, yeah, Card Deck Club. Originally, I think it started as an Oracle deck club, but there have been tarot decks in it as well. So, as a collector of the decks, uh, I find this one very cool. Sometimes there's extra goodies like journals and like this little card holder deal came with the first one. So sometimes there's extra goodies in there. All right, so if you're new to the channel, hi, hello, my name is Melissa, and I do witchy unboxing videos, as well as tarot readings and metaphysical Mondays, although I haven't done one of those in a while. But I like to do tarot readings on random topics, things that are, in the news. We're not going to call it news, but things that are fun and interesting. Sometimes they're a little conspiracy-ish, but it's all in good fun. I in the last video talked about a Marilyn Monroe reading. I have not done a spirit reading in a very long time, for reasons, but Marilyn Monroe, for some reason, I don't know if her birthday isn't nearby. I don't know a whole lot about Marilyn Monroe, but I feel like I'm getting some, visits-ish from her, so I do want to do a spirit reading on that, and I was going to do it on the last day the kids had school, and I didn't end up having the house to myself that day, so, and now that probably won't be for a while, so I will be doing that reading. I just have to find a time to do it when I can focus on spirit contact, so I'm very specific on how I do that. Anyways, let's get into this box. Alright, we do need scissors for the tape. Alright, it does come pretty discreetly packaged, by the way. I showed you the box. It says Card Deck Club, but it could be, playing cards. So if you're in the witchy broom closet, it's pretty discreet. Alright, so I believe they sent an email saying what the decks were. I don't remember. I read them, but then I forget. Hello, ADHD. So this is what our little flyer on top, and those are the decks that are included. Let's show them off, though. Okay, first is the Louise Hay's Affirmations for Self-Esteem. Okay, so this is pretty thin. How many cards are in here? 12 cards. Let us... Should I just pop them all open at the end? No, I'm going to do it as we go. One of these boxes had a deck that was not even released yet. That was pretty cool. That was the Grimalkin's Tarot of Curious Cats, something like that. And I actually love that deck. And it's in my, bag that I take with me. I don't carry a purse. But when I go pick up the kids and I sit in the car for an hour, I have a bag with books, journals, a tarot deck, things that I might need. Not like a purse, though. Not purse things. Witchy things. Oh, how cute. It opens like this. And it says, "It does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is what I choose to believe about myself." Love that affirmation. I love myself exactly as I am on the bottom there. And so we have our little square cards with a note here. I'm going to pop that open. And a little note from Louise Hay, who I believe has passed. I thought. Anyway, okay. Well, the little note. Oh, goodness. I dropped the note. No. And there's the little note. All right. I am totally adequate for all situations. And then on the reverse, so they're double-sided. I choose to feel good about myself. I am worthy of my own love. So lots of really cute cards, little hand-drawn doodly imagery. These are super cute. This would be a good one to pull with the kids, I think. We used to do morning affirmations in the car on the way to school, but, I mean, obviously it's summer, but, yeah, that kind of, died out because they were just not interested in the deck that I was using. So maybe if I have some better ones, we'll try it again next year. Maybe we can do it as a summer thing in the mornings together. All right, next up. It looks like there is this one and one other. This is the Healing Waters Oracle. I like this box. Can you see how the box is? Oh, I just scratched the plastic. Anyways, I don't remember how much these boxes are. I want to say it's like $38 to $45 in that range, but it is quarterly and not monthly. It comes around the season changes, so that's how I like to remember it. Summer is beginning this month. Did you see that? Did that show up? Summer is beginning this month, at the end of the month, right before my birthday. So I'm getting boxes. We had our Tamed Wild box last week or the week before. I think it was the week before. I think I missed an entire week of videos. And, you know, with the kids home, we gotta do other stuff. It's not all about me. All right. Open. There we go. Get the plastic off of there. And we'll take a peek. So this is a 44 card deck and guidebook. And already, like, I feel like these are going to be gorgeous cards. Because just look at that. Look at, can you see the, there's like a whole face in the background. There's some like little samples. But we're going to open it up and look. Oh, I should have done that where you could see it. I didn't. Oh, there. I don't edit videos, so that's staying the way it is. All right, we're going to start with the guidebook on this one. I do like that, though. It's like double, it's like a sheath, okay? Anyways, all right, so let's look at the guidebook first. Lots of info. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of reading in this one. Not even necessarily for each card. Just info. Oh, you can use the box to hold the card. Okay, hold on. I might have to do a whole second video just on this Oracle deck. That might be kind of a cool thing to do later. The Sacred Mysteries of Water. It talks about water nymphs, spittle, and sea monsters. The primordial waters, like creation. What is it? Creation stories and other myths. The sacred element, water as the intelligence of life. There's just a whole lot of info. This is a good, like, this is just like an info book on its own. Okay, so let's get to here. This explains, okay, so literally all of these pages are just reading material about water and stuff. That's really cool. And then we get into spreads where you can use like the box to hold your cards for these oracle spreads. Follow the stream, clear waters, sitting at the well of wisdom. More spreads using the box, I believe. I'm not like gonna go through and read that because you want to see all the other stuff. Here's another 2 more spreads. Like, there's a lot of spreads for this. And then we get into the cards. So this is spreads and info. Like almost half of the book. That's really cool. So what I usually like is colored pictures, especially since they're already using color in the book. I like colored pictures. This is just one I happened upon. Clear waters. So, but, you know, they're not colored. That's okay. I get it. You know, colored ink is expensive. But, yeah, I do like it when, like, it's, like, almost maybe a full-size image of the card, just so you can see the details without having to look for the card in the deck. I know a lot of people will pull cards and then look for the card. I like to go through and read about the cards individually a little bit, you know, before, like, playing with them or using them. So, clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. And then there's information about the card, and then Healing Waters affirmation. I embrace the clarity and potency of what's before me. I say yes and proceed ahead. This is definitely a message for me. Okay. And it looks like they all have either an affirmation associated or a soul inquiry. So Follow the Stream has a soul inquiry instead of an affirmation. If you trusted your path, what would you do? So kind of encouraging self-reflection, which water reflection makes sense. There's more activation, soul inquiry, activation, soul inquiry. So yeah, it either has like a question for you to do some inner work with or an affirmation. That's kind of cool. I might do a full walkthrough on this deck because I don't want to make this video too long, but I do want you to see some of the cards in case you don't want to come back for the walkthrough. But I will probably be doing a walkthrough on this deck because there's a lot of information in there. So there is an attunement. So the Healing Waters Oracle Attunement. On the back of this card, you will find the Healing Waters Attunement Altar card. You can use the attunement to ritually connect with your oracle and the waters within, around, above, and below each time you use it. You can do this attunement to activate your oracle before first use, or you could choose to do it several times as called to deepen your connection with the oracle. You can find free visual and audio ritual versions of the attunement to activate your oracle, and then it gives the website. So yeah, it gives like a whole like ritual that you can use to attune your cards. And let's look at the gorgeous imagery. Atlantis is the first card here. It does have keywords, so keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. So we're just going to do a quick, like, I want to keep them in order for the walkthrough. They're just for the imagery. This is Beneath the Surface. Birth Mysteries. What are you being called to create? These are really, really pretty. Bounteous, like bountiful. I've never actually seen that word before like that, so cool. Generously given, relationships coming together. It's like almost kind of like a pastel psychedelic is the vibe. That's the vibe of these waters. Cleansing. I want to show you this one because it's super pretty. But yeah, all of these are super pretty. Ooh. Very blue, but kind of, like I said, like pastel psychedelic. Okay, this one's really cool too. It's like a portal, gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Very kind of like divine feminine, like yoni vibes in that imagery. All right, let's get to the last deck in the box. All right. I believe I will be doing a walkthrough of these. That should be easy with the kids home. All right, and this is Healing Spirits Oracle, and that is the last thing in the box. So we have another hard box, like pull it off the top kind of box. I don't know what they're called. Somebody who makes Oracle decks and Tarot decks will know what the types of boxes are called. I do not. Other than like flip top, I know what that is because it's pretty obvious. But okay, here we go. By Gordon Smith, artwork by Naomi Walker. Oh, I need to put that back in there. Okay. I already like the emerald green of that. And as always, there is a message on the inside of the box, which is upside. It's kind of, I feel like it would, like, okay, I'm reading the box, I would take the lid off. It would be the same way, but it's upside down. That's gonna bother me. I'm sorry. To all who use these cards, reach out with your heart and mind to the biggest and best in the spirit world. Ask them to bless and give healing to all readings you give, to yourself and others on the path. All right, so again, let's start with the guidebook. Ooh, okay. That's so pretty. I'm excited to look through these. All right, so let's see what type of guidebook we have here. Table of contents, preface, working with spirit, introduction to the cards, and then the cards. So I don't think that's, but I do like it when oracle cards specifically have like a table of contents, because the number of the card doesn't always obviously coincide with the page number. So it is nice to be able to look for your card in number order, and then see what page the info's on. That does help if you're wanting to read more on a card that you've pulled. So I do like that. Not all of the oracle guidebooks have that. Working with spirit. Let's see if there's any spreads or anything. Introduction to the cards. It just has like a one page front and back intro to the cards, and then we go into the cards. There are no pictures. and very short descriptions, which is good for a lot of people. Wait, what does that say? Healing from spirit guides. Spirit guides. Wait, are there different sections of the cards? Yes, that's kind of cool. Okay, so there are spirit guide cards, there are guardian spirits cards. What's that? How to use the cards, oracle, and spread. So there is some info on like meditating beforehand, ideas on how to conduct your readings, basically. It is about healing. So as this deck is designed to bring about spiritual healing, I thought it would be wise to add some exercises for those who might wish to learn how to work with healing energy directly. I was told in the very early days of my spiritual development that even though I had a natural ability as a medium and a psychic, I should learn about the art of healing as it would help enhance my other gifts. That's great advice. At first, I didn't really understand why my teacher was asking me to take part in our healing clinic, but I trusted her and went along with it. So it's like kind of like a little personal story of how to use them for healing purposes. And yeah, that's kind of cool. There's like a whole section on how to use the cards for like specific things, to do specific things with them. I like that. But there are different sections of the cards, but there are no pictures in here, so you would have to like pair the card with the page. And you know, if you want to kind of, I like to look at the images, take what I get from the images first, and then read the description. So you would have to have like you wouldn't be able to just take the guidebook with you because it's more portable than a whole deck and trying to fumble through cards. Like if you're on a bus or a train or whatever, where you could just pull out a book and read, you don't have the images in just the book. If that's something anybody does, I would probably do something like that. So let's peek at these cards because that first one is gorgeous. This is the back of the card. I don't think I showed the back of any of the other cards. Okay, the first one I just pulled out too. Holy cow. How pretty is that? And it says, your spirit guide can lead you, but can't do it for you. And it's card number 17. 17 has always been my number. It just has. But that's just gorgeous. Okay, so let's just keep doing that. Here we go. Listen to the voice within when it persists. So pretty these cards are. Here's another purple one. Be the best version of yourself and start today. Send out help to others. These are very like ethereal. It's time to move forward. Okay, honestly though, that episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns is like, they think he's an alien or something, it's just like his meds making him glow. I don't know. That's what that kind of reminded me of. It's beautiful though. Endurance is the key to success. Some Aurora Borealis vibes there. Always in motion. These are just like really pretty artful. Is that a word? Very artistic. Be like your spirit guide. Okay, this is... I've got one of those like deja vu feelings, but it's not deja vu. It's like a remembrance. I won't want to say it's a memory because it's not something that physically happened, but it's something that I saw. But that's it. So pretty. These cards are gorgeous. Be calm and keep going. So these cards are really, really pretty. I do prefer to have the pictures in the guidebook, and I like them to be in color when they can be, but you know, you don't always get what you want. And that was the top. No message on the inside of the bottom of the box. But that is everything that was in this box. I'm going to put everything back together and talk to you while I do it. If you, vibe with any of these, I do. If you want to see the walkthrough of this deck, I don't know why I'm so drawn to it, because honestly, I like the pictures in this one better, but for some reason, I feel like this one's more important. Leave a comment and tell me that you want to see that. And if I remember when I post it, I will comment on your comment and let you know that it's posted, because I know notifications, not everybody signs up for them because they don't always work. So yes, if you are interested in seeing more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Always remember that the magic you seek is within you. Have a blessed day.